I know how this sounds. Trust me, I do. But the first time I realized my ex had turned my cat into an influencer, I was standing in line at a CVS, holding a box of tampons and a king-size Kit Kat, when I saw her on the screen above the self-checkout. There she was. Luna. My Luna. Posing with her stupid little moon-shaped name tag in front of what looked like a $90 macrame wall hanging. The caption floated across the screen, Moonchild meow, grounded, grateful, glowing. Hashtag #CatSoftTikTok hashtag healing journey. At first, I thought I was losing it. Same grey coat. Same snaggletooth. Same slightly judgmental eyes. I even recognized the white patch under her chin that looked like an upside-down ghost. But she was in a totally different apartment, surrounded by plants she wouldn't have been allowed near when I had her. I scanned my stuff in a daze, walked home eating the Kit Kat in robotic bites, and pulled up Instagram. I hadn't looked at his account in months. Not since the breakup. There it was. At Moonchildmeo. 118k followers. Bio, adopt don't shop. Single cat dad and wellness maker. I sat down on the floor. Let me back up. Luna came into my life 3 years ago, during the lowest winter I can remember. My mom had just passed, and I was orbiting between rooms in my apartment like a ghost. A friend of mine who volunteered at a rescue posted her photo in a group chat. This one's weird and hates everyone. Someone take her. I did. She bit me the first night. Slept on my chest the second. After that, we were inseparable. Then I met Drew. He was one of those guys who wore rings and said things like, I'm just really into energy work without irony. Not a bad guy, not exactly. But someone who always needed to be seen being good. He'd bring reusable straws to parties. Hug strangers a beat too long. Take selfies during our hikes, mid-conversation. Luna didn't like him. She'd stare at him from the corner of the couch like she was waiting for him to confess to a crime. She never let him pick her up. He took it personally. Still, we lasted a year and a half. Moved in together. Fought a lot. I think he thought I was too closed off. I thought he was performing sincerity instead of living it. The final fight was about a jar of mustard, but really it was about everything else. When he left, it wasn't explosive. He packed neatly. Took his plants, his crystals, the 3 dishes he claimed were better than mine. I didn't even notice Luna was gone until 2 days later. I'd been sleeping a lot. The kind of sleep that feels like absence. I woke up and realized the apartment was too quiet. Her food bowl was untouched. Her toys untouched. Her carrier? Gone. I called him. He said, I thought we agreed I could take her. No, I said. You said I'll miss her, and I said yeah, she's a good cat. That's not the same. You weren't taking care of her, he said. She was lonely. I hung up. Filed a police report the next day. They said it was a civil matter. After CVS, after the Instagram discovery, I started watching. Obsessively. I created a burner account. Scrolled through every post. The early ones were what you'd expect. Moody photos. Hashtags. Long captions about learning to be present. Then came the brand deals. Litter boxes made from recycled materials. Organic catnip in glass jars. A sponsored retreat for pet parents in Sedona. I wanted to scream. But part of me, some stupid part, also just missed her. Missed the way she used to curl up under my desk. The way she'd chirp at birds she couldn't catch. The little headbutt she'd give me when I was crying, like, okay, enough. Feed me. I didn't sleep the night I found out Luna wasn't even entirely Luna anymore. Not in the posts, anyway. Some of it was her. But they'd been altered, enhanced, overprocessed. Her fur had a weird silky glow that didn't exist in real life. The whites of her eyes were too clean. Even the background lighting had this otherworldly warmth, like a Pinterest board made of lies. But that didn't stop people from eating it up. I tried reporting the account. Instagram responded with a helpful, we reviewed the account and found no violations. Of course they did. Then someone finally noticed. A smaller creator, Emily, I think, made a video calling him out. Said she remembered me and Luna from before the breakup. Said she recognized the moon charm. Said Drew had never mentioned the cat before they split. It didn't go viral. But the comments started to get interesting. Wait, he's not the original owner? Why doesn't he ever tag the rescue? Yo, I saw this cat on someone else's page a year ago. Drew clapped back within 24 hours. Teary-eyed video, diffuser in the background, sad fiddle track. Called Luna his emotional support anchor. Said, she saved me when I didn't know how to save myself. Cue clapping emoji responses. Emily messaged me privately. Hey. Sorry if this is out of line. But if you ever want help telling your side, I have a few mutuals who'd love to interview you. Or I can just send screenshots. I replied. We talked. She listened. A week later, I posted a long thread on Twitter. Not angry. Not dramatic. Just honest. I explained how Luna came into my life. Posted old photos. Me and Luna with messy hair and cereal bowls in the background. Luna sleeping belly up next to my laptop. The response was overwhelming. Not viral, but real. People messaged me their own stories of lost pets, of exes who took things that couldn't be replaced. They thanked me for reminding them that love wasn't content. A few bloggers reached out. I declined interviews. And it worked. Until Drew showed up at my apartment. He was standing outside my building with Luna in his arms. Not angry. Not smug. Almost like panic. She stopped eating, he said. She barely moves. Just hides in the closet all day. Then take her to the vet. I did. They said she's healthy. Physically. But they think it might be stress. Inside, Luna perked up immediately. Wandered the apartment. Rubbed her face against the leg of the coffee table. She remembers, he said. She liked me, I said. He sat down. I thought if I could just make something beautiful out of the mess, it would make it all feel worth it. I sighed. Some things can't be curated. I'll give her back. If you want. Yes, I said. He nodded. I'm sorry. For which part? All of it. He left Luna with me that evening. No drama. Just a whispered goodbye. That night, she climbed onto my bed and nestled herself under my arm, purring in that broken motor way I hadn't heard in so long. I cried. Quietly, so she wouldn't get up. I started journaling again. Short thoughts. Luna sitting in a cardboard box with her tongue out. The way the sunset hit the windows around 6:52 p.m. I updated Luna's microchip registry. Put it in my name. Got the confirmation email. A week later, a rescue worker I met years ago messaged me. Hey, I saw your story. I remember you and Luna. You were the one who brought your own blanket for her to sit on, right? I'm so glad she's back with you. Not everything has to be dramatic to be meaningful. Drew's account plateaued. He still posts, sometimes. But people can tell when something's hollow. And me? I started a private blog. No hashtags. No sponsors. Just stories. About Luna. About what it means to find your way back to yourself after someone tries to rewrite your narrative. It's strange, the way quiet things grow. Not like fireworks. Just a slow shift. Like noticing your coffee tastes better, that your chest doesn't hurt when you open the curtains. She sleeps under my chin now. Her little warm body curled like a comma against my throat. And for the first time in a long time, I don't owe the internet an explanation. I saw Drew one last time, sitting alone outside a cafe. He looked up. Our eyes met. He nodded. I nodded back. Not forgiveness. Not exactly. But something close. Sometimes, the real victory isn't getting back what was taken, but realizing you never needed the spotlight to begin with. I'm writing this now sitting at my kitchen table, Luna curled at my feet. The evening light is coming in through the window, soft and golden. The only sound is the quiet buzz of the refrigerator and her occasional sleepy snort. This isn't the story I thought I'd be telling a year ago. But I'm glad it's the one I get to tell now.